So last time on Elden Ring,
The fallen leaves.
this is Marika. She's the queen of the Lands Between. She's known as Marika the Eternal because she removed the rune of destined death from the Elden Ring. The Elden Ring are kind of like tenants. They're rules that the entire world has to follow, but in like a magical way. So by her removing the rune of destined death, it basically made it so that nobody in the Lands Between could die of old age, of starvation, and if they happened to be killed, then their souls wouldn't die, only their bodies would, and eventually they would be resurrected.
Tell a story.
This is Radagon. He married Marika. He's the second Elden Lord following Godfrey the Golden, who was the previous Elden Lord, the first king, and first husband of Marika. They shattered the Elden Ring, or more like Marika shattered the Elden Ring, and then Radagon tried to piece it back together. Now, something of note before we move on here, notice how they are in the same exact position. See that? See how they're in the same position? You seeing that? See how they're in the same exact stance, same position? Big twist for Elden Ring is that these two people are actually the same person. They are actually one single person who can change the form of their body into two separate people, as well as the mind. Like, they don't think the same as far as I know. But you get the idea. When the Elden Ring was shattered, seeds from the Erdtree, that's this thing, shot out and spread, and multiple minor Erdtrees were starting to grow throughout the land. So Marika was locked inside of the Erdtree, seemingly by her own volition, but we don't actually know.
Is nowhere to be found. And in the night of
This all happened because Godwyn the Golden, the firstborn son of Godfrey and Marika, was murdered using black knives that were, I guess, enchanted with the rune of destined death. They basically yoinked a shard of it and put it inside this knife, and then used the knife to kill Godwyn. At the same time as Godwyn was dying, Ranni, who orchestrated this assassination, also killed herself using a similar blade, causing her body to die, but her soul to live on. Meanwhile, Godwyn's soul died, the first time that has ever happened with a god, but its body lived on. Which also causes a bunch of, like, weird things to happen throughout the map where, like, people are now, like, undead exist, skeletons are coming back to life and shit. It's a whole thing. This is Morgott, another child of Marika and Godfrey. He is something called an omen. He was locked underneath the capital city in the sewers, but when the Elden Ring was shattered, he broke free of his chains and rapidly rapidly came out of the sewer, that's not what I was looking for, and attacked Radahn, who is one of the most legendary warriors in the Lands Between, and actually defeated him. Emerge is what I was looking for. Rapidly emerged and defeated Radahn, who is known to be a legendary warrior, maybe the strongest warrior in existence, maybe second to Melania, but they stalemated. We'll talk about that in a second. Radahn is a child of Radagon and Rennala. Rennala is the head of the Wizard College in the Lands Between. She's like the Dumbledore of the world. But he's one of her and his children before he married Marika, as well as Ranni. Ranni is also a child of Rennala and Radagon before he married Marika, a previous marriage.
Claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
This is Mohg, also known as Mohgwyn, another child of Marika and Godfrey. he is also an omen born with horns. One of the horns is actually piercing his eye, and he is the Lord of Blood. He is in service of a outer god called the Formless Mother, who basically produces a thing called Blood Flame. Because yes, while there is this story about this family and the inner workings of them, there is also a secondary story following outer gods, with, again, him following the Formless Mother, but majority of the story has to do with a different one called the Greater Will. That is the god that America is in service to. Basically, think like a chosen apostle, right? Think like that, where Moog is the chosen apostle of the Formless Mother. America is the chosen apostle of the Greater Will. They're all of the work they're doing in the lands between is for that greater entity. Oh, also, this is Mikola, a child of Marika and Radagon, who again are the same person. So Mikola is born cursed with eternal youth. He basically always looks like a child. We don't know how old, maybe like 15, maybe 12. In this, he kind of looks like he's 9. We don't know. But he's basically cursed with eternal youth, but not really. It's more like eternal growth. Mikola here represents growing. In more on that in a second. And also he is known as Mikola the Kind. He's known as he's a good guy. Mikola is a good guy in the story of the Lands Between, based on people's judgment of him. We also know that he had a close relationship with Godwyn the Golden, again the person that was assassinated. They were friends, and when Godwyn died, Mikola tried to resurrect him. More on him in a second.
Mad taint.
Taint.
Newfound strength.
Taint. This is Ricard, another child of Renala and Radagon. He fed himself to a giant serpent and also had sex with a woman while he was that giant serpent, which caused a weird snake person to be born. This is Melania, another child of Marika and Radagon. Yes, she had a lot of children. There might even be more than are listed here. She is twins with Mikola, and rather than being cursed with eternal youth or eternal growing, she is cursed with eternal death, or rather eternal dying. She's the opposite side of the coin from Mikola, and she is the chosen apostle of the Scarlet Rot Goddess. So she is rotting actively at all times. So Mikola made her a unalloyed gold armor with a prosthetic arm and leg, which fends off the rot temporarily. It slows the progress. This is once again Radagon, except he's a lot bigger now.
By the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished.
There, we can play that again.
Oh, rise now.
Okay, maybe one more time.
Oh, rise
Good shit.
now.
Good shit.
Ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live. The core.
What's that? You want it one more time?
Who ye know. Oh,
Okay, thank you.
of long lost grace speaks to us.
So when Marika shattered the Elden Ring, all of those demigod children that we just spoke about, all were given the task to reforge the Elden Ring and become the new Elden Lord, because each of them were given a giant fragment of the Elden Ring. Basically, hang on, I'll show you. Hang on. So this is the Elden Ring, the titular Elden Ring. Each of these fragments was given to one of the demigod children. So each of these is one of the demigods. And they were tasked to reforge the Elden Ring by collecting 2 more. So, like, let's say this bottom left testicle, right? Let's say this is Radahn's, right? I actually think this is Ricard's. Let's say this is Ricard's right here, right? Let's say this bottom left testicle is Ricard's, right? Ricard was given the task to get the right testicle and the chode, right? He had to get those 3 in order to reforge the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. He didn't need to get the center one, right? He didn't need to get any of the others. He only needed to get 2. However, he and all of the other demigod children failed to collect more than the one that they started out with, and in turn, they didn't become the Elden Lord. The Greater Will got sick of waiting, and in turn, a failsafe was activated, a failsafe actually put in place by Marika, where all of the Tarnished, which are dead people who previously... dead people who were outside of the light of grace. They were people that the Greater Will never had a plan for, who were, their grace was removed for like a crime that they committed or something along those lines, including this person here, whose name is Horalu, also known as Godfrey, the first husband of Marika, who was banished from the lands between alongside all of his soldiers. We are probably one of those soldiers, but we were instead left behind.
Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands.
This is Gold Mask. He is a, what's the best way to explain it? He's like, hey, your religion is corrupt. I believe in the true religion. I believe in the Golden Order, but like the true form of it, I don't believe in the Bible that you rewrote. I believe in this Bible unwritten, unchanged. That's what he believes. That's Gold Mask.
Brilliant gold
Yeah.
mask. Fear.
Fia sleeps with corpses. I don't think that means she has sex with them. I think it means she just kind of snuggles them. But honestly, could go either way. Fia sleeps with corpses, and she basically, like, snuggles people who are alive, takes some of their life energy, and then sleeps with a corpse, and puts that life energy back in the corpse, and it resurrects the dead corpse. Yeah, this story's a little weird.
Bed companion. The loathsome dung.
The loathsome dung eater, meanwhile, actually does fuck corpses. And when he does that, he basically gives them an STI that makes it so that they can never be resurrected.
I want that chubby communist
When
girl
Dung Eater
off the
fucks a
road.
corpse, he gives them an STI that's like, hey, you can never be resurrected, and any children that you have can also never be resurrected. So it's kind of like herpes. Yeah, this story's a little weird.
And
This is Sir Gideon Ofnir. He's a nerd. That's it. There's not really much more there. He does a lot of bad stuff. Like, he basically wipes out a village at one point. But at the end of the day, he's just kind of a nerd.
the Gideon.
Also, interestingly, notice how he's buried. Like, this is his tomb. See how he's, like, entombed with ears? And then here, there's eyeballs. I don't know, just, you know.
Ofnir, the all-knowing.
I mean, like, this story's weird. Maybe bro's a spy. That's kind of his whole thing. Yeah, is that he spies on everybody.
And one other, whom grace would again bless.
That's us. Obviously, this isn't our model. This is whoever made this video, but...
Of no renown.
So theoretically, we were probably a member of of Godfrey's army in a past life, or a descendant of someone who was in that army. But we don't actually know who we are. Regardless, we are a Tarnished who previously lost grace and are now regaining it.
And become the Elden Lord.
Alright, one more thing. DLC story trailer.
Peggy 16.
Hi, Farm.
Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning.
This is Mikula
The seduction.
fisting some meat. I don't know.
And the betrayal. An affair.
So remember how I said Mikula is always growing? Notice his incredibly long hair. I feel like that kind of has to do with it.
And
I
so
don't know.
too was Shadow.
We haven't met him yet.
What followed was a war unseen.
Now, hang on. Did I just figure something out? Hang on, let me listen here.
An affair from which gold arose.
Ah, my earbud just died. Ah, shucks.
And so too was Shadow.
Yeah, let me hear that one more time.
gold arose. An affair from which gold.
What do you mean?
The seduction. And
All right, hang on. I'm learning.
Mikula the
I'm learning
Kind
alongside you.
spoke of the beginning. The seduction.
This is the person talking is a character we met in the DLC, by the way.
An affair from which gold arose. And so too was Shadow born. What followed was a war unseen.
Okay, it's over, Quack.
One that could never be put to song.
This is a town that we've seen in-game, and a thing that we've seen in-game where this character, Mesmer, basically led a crusade throughout this area and killed everybody inside of it. More so than just capturing the area, he killed everyone. He murdered them. And reportedly, it is at the service of America. And America is kind of a little bit of a racist. These are all people who are called Hornset. They're people who are born with horns on their head. Not necessarily like the Omen are, but kind of like how the Omen are. I haven't figured it out yet. Also, Mesmer might be another one of America's children. We haven't figured that one out yet either.
And so kindly Mikula would abandon everything.
Obviously don't confirm anything I'm saying. But Mikula came to this land and he started cutting off pieces of himself, cutting off body parts,
golden
and
flesh,
started leading followers
blinding
towards him, I guess?
even his fate. But we are not deterred. We choose to follow. Will you walk with us?
Okay. And there you go, chat. There's your very planned, very thought out, very curated recap for Elden Ring. Now you know everything. Now you are knowledgeable. You understand what's happening in this story. Now we can get started. I teleported back here to get a thumbnail, but we actually weren't here. We could explore down here more. Here. Maybe we should. Maybe we should, like, explore this area. Yeah. Let's head back to the Grand Altar of the Dragon Communion while I also swap out my earbud. Someone tell Quack that it is over. Because I did, but Quack doesn't listen to me. Because Croissant hates me. Croissant thinks that I'm stinky and gross and bad. And hates everything about me and hates my stream, even though it is the best stream on Twitch. Quack hates it. Thinks that it's bad and stinky. And she kicks my dog often and kicks it real hard too, and it's kind of messed up, but she keeps doing it, and I keep trying to stop her, and she won't, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Anyways. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So earlier, as we like found this area, we discovered that there was like a little zone up here with like a boat guy. And rather than like continue to explore it, we turned around because we didn't have a map yet. So like it felt bad to just explore this area without having a map. But now we're here. Boat guy in a place called Chero? Yeah. Boat guy was Karen? Yeah. Yeah, it is a reference to that. He's chilling here. January 8th. Yeah, I know. I forget to update that all the time. Man, I hate these guys. Okay. Now that that guy's dead. Tibia's cookbook. Let me catch up with chat real quick, because I asked the question of if you could make one fantasy creature real. Wyvern? Why specifically? Oh, I don't know why. I just like the idea of wyvern. Okay. I basically just want Pokemon. And then I said, then Lopunny can be real. Croissant said, hey. Not this again. Leave Lopunny alone. I'm thinking cute animals. Maybe not Pokemon. Small cat that loves you but can go to the size of a lynx. Okay. Can't believe you're calling Drew a freak after he told us you kick his dog. It's true. Maybe just dragons so that we can train them and use them in a revolution. Yeah, that's fair. He deserves it, though. Why does he deserve it? You can't believe him? He's racist? What does that mean? What the fuck? What do you mean? I believe Wyvern could be trained too, though. Just take the right kind of trainers. Are you talking about my dog? Because you're not talking about me. The racist dog is dead. The new dog's not racist. That was one of the previous dogs. That was Ricky. He's dead. That dog was racist. This dog is not. So far. He's just kind of he's a different kind of little freak. He's just a little gremlin that doesn't fucking stop running away, ever. You? No, I'm not. I won't accept this. You can call me a necrophiliac. Don't call me a racist. Ricky's racism never left you? What does that mean? I didn't inherit it. I live in a racist place. I'm not the racist place. We could train him to be? What? My dog to be racist? Or the dog, rather? Today I was walking on, I'm in a racist place. Today I was, walking on my treadmill, doing my daily One Piece watching. And the dog walked in on me treadmilling. And he started fucking going berserk. He hated the fact that this treadmill existed. He went wild. He was like, how dare you walk in place? You stop it. You stop walking in places. Exercise, Stanky. Stop it. He hated it. The next step is to put him on it. That's the next step. It's logical. Let me read some of the stuff we've been getting. Oh. Never mind. Let's get to somewhere safe. I have no need to fight Skelly Man. How's your neck? My back, my pussy, my crack? All are good. All are good. I will be doing majority of those workouts at the end of this stream. Ghost flame flower that grows in grave sites blossoms in the hidden cave of Charo. The hidden cave of Charo? Oh, hidden grave of Charo. I don't know how to read. Of a pair with another gravesite flower, the grave violet, all but incorporeal, it burns without so much as a sound. Hall of Tibia. An ancient ceremonial tool that uses a gravekeeper's skull as a catalyst. Uses FP to summon one lost in death at the spot that it is thrown. The creature spins and mows down foes in the vicinity 3 times before dissipating. The dead have long been left to wander, but what they need is leadership. Sorcery practiced by the keepers of the spirit graves where all death ultimately drifts. Creates rings of spectral light that fires in unison, charging enhances potency. The rings of light have been the same qualities as Ghost Flame and deal magic damage while also causing frost buildup. A record of crafting techniques of the Mariner, the oldest gravekeepers, details an ancient means of summoning the dead. Oh, it's how to make the thing. Okay. If they want it to be like Greek names, it would be pronounced Caro. This is Scottish. Okay. So where was I? I was here, because this is the... Oh, no. I was here. The ruins. Yeah. I made this chicken too spicy. I'm breathing heavy. My nose is running and my eyes are watering. Oh, right. That's where I fought the monk guy. Rain? That's how my parents act whenever we get the tamales from a local joint. A local Mexican food place. And they, every time we get them, they act like it's the spiciest thing they've eaten in their entire life. Like it's horrible. And then I'm just eating it like, yeah, it's alright. You know, like it's something, but... You know. Like, you know, it's whatever. It's not crazy. This chicken would kill them on the spot. It's gotta. God, I'm not killing this dog. The dog is already a ghost, okay? I'm just letting it move on. I'm helping it move on to the afterlife, okay? Which is what Croissant tries to do every single time that she kicks my dogs. It doesn't work. They're all too stupid to die. Except for the two that die. Not due to the kicking, though. They're different things. Not the kicking. But she tries. Tried. Past tense. These guys aren't dropping the fucking, what the hell was it called? Goddamn stupid ass fucking dummy, stupid fucking thick fucking ass fucking silver horn tendon. Those guys used to always drop those, and now they're not dropping any. Okay, I'm not killing this dog. It's just moving it on, okay? I think you need a swear jar next, but I like swearing. I don't have the goal to stop swearing. See, the thing is, Vic, right? Is swearing on stream, on content, is a lot like poker. You got to know when to swear 'em, know when to censor, know when to stop the stream, and know when to add. You never say the fuck word when a sponsor is upcoming. The sponsor often doesn't like it when you say ass. You gotta know when. We're currently 32 minutes into this VOD, so I can say whatever I want. Is this a Red Hot Chili PP impression? No. What? Do you not... What? If Red Hot Chili Peppers made that song, it would be a drastically different song. Insanely different song. It would be like... It'd be like... Swear good, but only when you need to. Don't do it when there is a sponsor. Don't say the fuck word when you are about to get paid with the big bucks. And then there'd be like a bass lick. And, and then Flea would look like this as you do it. You know, it looks like that because he holds it up real high. This is like a slap bass kind of thing. Yeah, you get it. You understand. Except for that one time where they were all naked while playing their instruments. That time was different. I realize I'm going down this way, but in turn I'm abandoning the previous item that I seen. I thought they would lead to the same place, but it doesn't look like they did. It's not a good impression. I could understand you perfectly. You can't understand Red Hot Chili Peppers when they you need to listen to more Red Hot Chili Peppers. If you can't understand. I was going to let that person live because they were just carrying water to their village, and I was like, I'm gonna let them live. I'm not gonna interrupt them carrying the food and or water. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm gonna let them finish their job. They're just helping their village live. And then he fucking yeeted it at me. This led to the same place. This isn't where I wanted to go. Hey, Dill, how you doing? You're a tank, turtle shell, and pumpkin head? Hell yeah. How you doing, Dill? It's been a minute. I really enjoyed seeing you during the the fucking Aussie Indie Showcase. That was really cool. I was like, I know that guy. I was at that guy's first stream. I know that guy. He's cool. Now I can't find where I was. I can't find where the other drop down was. Hang on. Hold. Huh. Why me? I wasn't attacking you. Deep bop a deep a deep a dap boop. Deep bop a deep do da ba deep boop. Deep bop a deep do deep a deep bop. Deep bop a do do da ba deep bop. Okay, now that I'm back at the spawn point, now maybe I can retrace my steps. So what I thought was actually happening there, I wasn't expecting the wyvern to be there. I was thinking that I was hearing like a heartbeat, but I think it was the wyvern's footsteps. See, chat, this is why I use a fire sword. It's so that I can help cremate the dead, making it so that they can move on. I'm helping. Old roster meant I've missed a lot of the Northern Hemisphere Friends streams, but new rosters mean I can finally be around again. Hell yeah. You can always watch the VODs as well, ! VOD. I edit my VODs down. We've been streaming for... Well, I guess I didn't start this game. Never mind. Disregard. There's something down here. I can feel it in my pussy. No? Alright. I need to blow my schnoz, but I'll wait for the ads. I'm gonna win big. Drew, can you please make a second season of OHSHC and Yuri on Ice, please? Sure, if you give me $5 million bajillion. You think I can survive that? How much Rune do I have? The answer was no. Is this another alternative entrance? Rada rada. I wish they were still dropping the thing that I need. Instead of this item that I don't. Well, I found my stuff. It seems like the other entrance was the better way to go. Okay. I've been watching, I went down the entirety of, Robert. Let's put a pin in that. Oh my god! What's your deal? Okay. This chest is open. Golden arcs. Is that what they just did? Sorcery of the Inquisitors of the Tower. Wielded by an incantation of the Spiral. A swing of the arm releases a procession of golden arcs, charging in hand Spodsi. The arcs resemble barbs, a known symbol of the coercive questioning. Or of coercive questioning. Chat, what does coercive questioning mean? And also, it says that, but also very resemblant of many things that exist within the Golden Order's stuff. Hey, Snake Kings, how you doing? Remember people at the Olympics skated to the opening of Yuri on Ice, and I've never been more fed? The only thing I know about figure skating is that Yuri on Ice exists, and that's the extent of my knowledge on that. That there was a woman who was told that she wasn't allowed to do a thing. So after she accidentally flubbed a move, and in turn wasn't going to win the Olympics, she did it anyways. And that was the world's first front flip that was landed on one foot. She managed to do a front flip and land on one foot. I don't know her name. She was very pretty. That's all I remember, is that she was pretty, and that she managed to do that, and that I was very impressed that she was able to do that. And immediately I seen her do that, and I was like, I could never be a figure skater. There is in no way that I would ever be able to do that ever in my life, and that I would be able to do 99.9% of the things that she is able to do. Once I seen the whole performance, I was like, I would never be able to do that. That is a thing that this person that I am seeing on my little phone screen right now is a better human being than me, by miles, by so many miles, so much better than me, and I'm willing to accept that, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that fact. And that is the extent of what I know about figure skating. That's all I got. Bonnie Village. Bonnie? Huh. That is also the extent of my interest in figure skating, to be fair. It is not something that I really care about beyond that. Like, I can appreciate it, but, like, I don't care. You know? I notice a lot of jars. Hi. Okay. What the fuck? Greater Potentate? Oh, are you a Greater Potentate? So are you like a protector of these jars? Are there like jar people back here? I once again am hearing what sounds like a heartbeat. Christ. Okay. I feel a little bad about killing that guy because, again, I was briefly a potentate and I was like a protector of like jar people, and I don't know if killing that guy was wise. Also, I just got hit by something and I don't know what. Chat, y'all hear that too? It definitely sounds like a heartbeat, right? I died. Can you hear my heartbeat? I think that was a song that you were referencing, but the only one that I know that is anything like that is, and I only know this line, my heart beats fast, I want this to last, bop-a-dee-doo-doo. That's all I know. The extent of my knowledge. I have to kill the potentate again? Why? That's they fucking sharpened their weapon? That's super cool! Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we bop it da da bo. And every time my heart beats fast, I want it to last. Da boo doo doo doo. Is that a real person? No. Because I am playing, I am technically still playing with the crowd control mod, even though crowd control is disabled. So because of that, all multiplayer stuff is turned off. And I can't turn it back on without getting banned. And, permanently. So, normally you would see a bunch of, like, writing on the ground everywhere. Of, like, other players doing it. I can't turn that on. Because I will get banned. Also, there's going to be an ad break. I'm gonna chill I'm gonna chill right over here, and hope that I don't get attacked while I chill. All right. I was getting like shot from somewhere or something. I don't know where. That pot looks unique. Baba dee ba dee doo doo dee 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 da ba da ba doo da da ba da bo dee ba da ba doo da boop ba 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 dee beep beep boo doo boop boo. See that bridge? That looks like it's leading somewhere else. Apparently Warner Brothers Gaming had quit because of how poorly Suicide Squad sold. That's not the reason. They didn't say the reason, but not just Suicide Squad. He stepped down, didn't technically quit. That's how that works. But he stepped down. I think he might have actually retired officially. I don't remember exact wording, but he stepped down. Not only because of Suicide Squad, but because every single game that has been released under his command has failed just about. Like, it is pretty consistent. The only exception is Hogwarts Legacy, which still failed in a way, but was commercially successful. Which is, of course, all they care about. critically panned, commercially successful. But yeah, he stepped down. I didn't read who replaced him. I got the thing. I didn't read who replaced him. But yeah, he stepped down. There's been a bunch lately. It all started with Shuhei Yoshida retiring in like last week. It started with that. If you don't know who Shuhei Yoshida was, if you like any PlayStation game, it's because of him. Like even any single PlayStation IP from 2008 until now, he has had his grubby little fingers touching them. So, yeah. He's also a very good bean. So it started with him retiring from PlayStation after 30 years. He's still working in games, but he retired from PlayStation. And after he retired, the CEO of, what's the name? It's, developers of Spider-Man, PS4 and PS5, Sunset Overdrive. What's their name? Starts with an I. Help me, chat. Ooh, what's their name? Starts with an I think. It's like a real sounding word, but I don't think it's a real word. Chat, help me. Help me, chat. Chat, Alexa. Who made the PS4 version of Spider-Man? Alexa, stop. Medi answered me, but I wanted to hear if she actually said it right, and she did. Insomniac. The CEO of Insomniac retired and is leaving Insomniac and has been replaced with 3 people. Shut up! And it's kind of going down the list of many people retiring. Yeah, Insomniac is a word, yeah. And then, of course, the Warner Brothers head. So it's starting a thing. And yeah, Dill is right. This is the last generation of Nintendo greats. A lot of the greats of Nintendo will most likely be stopping game development after this one. However, there's also kind of the caveat here that Nintendo is a Japanese studio, and because of the workaholic culture that surrounds Japan, most of them will probably work until the day they die. That's just how that goes there. So we'll see on that one, but a lot of them will probably be retiring. Definitely. Or Nintendo. So, like, whatever. Basically, the next Mario will be the last one that Miyamoto has any control over at all whatsoever. And he already barely has any. Which will probably be Mario Odyssey 2. Let's be real. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but all that's happening. I looked up a link to the past crowd control, and some speedrunners ran it randomized with crowd control. I'm not doing a randomizer. That's off limits. I want to experience the game how it is, but, like, if I can have things that, like, y'all can fuck with me about, then, like, maybe. I mean, I'd have to, like, fully look into it, but it's just an idea. Vic, Robotic, and anyone else who has played Monster Hunter, I have a question for you. If you could bring any of the old monsters back for this, for Monster Hunter Wilds, what monster would it be? For me, it is probably either Glavenus again, because he'll probably be in it, because I like Glavenus a lot, or Valstrax. Weapon of the Greater Potentates of Bonnie Village. An outsize butcher's cleaver used to dismember human bodies in the making of the great jars stored in jails. Restores a very small amount of HP when it squarely strikes an enemy. Hone blade. Perform a stroking action to sharpen the blade. I'm really good at that. I have a lot of practice. Honing its cutting edge and increasing the amount of HP recovered. The greater potentates treasure the tools of their practice. This is a really cool fucking sword. This is a really, really cool sword. What is it, technically? It's a great axe? I don't agree, but... See, this could have been a light gray sword. Come on. Oh, I have... Oh. Huge carving knife made to cleanly butcher the human body. Signature weapon of Ogress Anastasia, known to have eaten countless Tarnished while disguised as a finger maiden. Huh. So if I do this, does that also have Hone Blade? That has Barbaric Roar. Are these exactly the same? Like physically? No. Which one's the Bonnie Village one? My left. The left is the Bonnie Village. The right is the OG. I think they are actually the same. Can't tell because my big ass head's in the way. I mean, they're close, I think. I mean, I don't hate it, but like in the same beat, they're not what I have. You know what I mean? That move, on the other hand, is fucking sick. To be honest, that would make the game fun. What would? Oh, crowd control, you mean? You can't have that much practice. One pump, micro, peen, or chump. Yeah, but one pump, micro, peen, or chump over the course of 26. So, 13 years? Over the course of like 13 years, maybe more, maybe less, give or take. I want an updated outfit for Paolumu. I don't like Anji's outfits, but I like Angie as a monster. I don't know why I said it like that. And Namiel. So your answer is Paolumu? Like what do you mean? Either Gameth, agreed. Duramboros, don't remember what that is. Nibblesnarf, agreed. Gobool, don't remember that. Is Gobool the one that's like, it's kind of like Kulu, but like more like Manta Ray? Is that Gobool? Any of the snakes, that has potential because they do have snake models in this game. And Yama Tsukami. I was really hoping to get Yama in Rise. I would love to see some of the monsters that were in Rise in Wilds, but we'll see. I can't fucking see this fucking image. It is way too big. Oh, that thing. Yeah. Well, if they add Nibblesnarf, then they would probably add that one together because they have the same bones. You said Angie like Sanji? Yeah. That's how you say it? Well, it's Anjanath. That's how it's pronounced, as Anjanath, I believe. So in turn, it would be Angie, right? But I don't actually know. I don't know how it's pronounced in Japanese. But yeah, I want Glavenus or Valstrax. Valstrax more. I think I'm saying that right. Because I've never fought him before. I believe he's just in Generations. So like I would love that. Glavenus was in World. Like that less so, but I still think that Glavenus is like top 5 for me, so I would love that. I say Ajanath? And, well, it has an A in there. It would be Anjanath, right? I don't know. I say Angie. We have confirmed sand ships, so we might get a Dara Moran. What's the big snake one? It's like giant, and it's like corpses in a world, in the Rotten Vale. Could have that. It's huge, but that'd be like a cool siege event. The world eating one? Yeah, sure, yeah. We've already read these, but I got a new one. Just a little guy. Dalamador, that's what it is. Yeah. That'd be cool. But that would probably be like a siege. Which I know a lot of people aren't into. At least for World, a lot of people weren't into it. People like the classics, but... Sounds like a kingdom in Lord of the Rings. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, I downloaded a Lord of the Rings conversion mod for Crusader Kings 3. Not sure how I feel about it yet. I haven't played it much. Of course, my dream is to play as... Oh, there's another. My dream is to play as a goblin in like one of the mountains, but I don't think that's going to be possible at first. It seems like they play very differently than what the bulk of Crusader Kings is, so I feel like I should try something else. Probably a dwarf. I like dwarfs. I don't know. Damn. Siege, as in how we did Safi and the gold one. I like those. Cute idea. Yes, but that also, by me saying the word siege, that also means like Zora Magdaros and Fatalis at the end. All of those are siege quests. Fatalis eventually turns into a normal quest where you're fighting him on foot. But at first it is a siege. I think there's one more that I'm forgetting in World. I don't remember. Fatalis starts as a siege? I didn't know that. I've never fought it. I've only seen video. But it basically like is any case where the fight is focused on like the cannons and the turrets and the so on and the so forth. It's like that. Those are all siege quests. I guess Fatalis doesn't really count. It's kind of just like the arenas in reality. I don't know. Again, never fought Fatalis. Or Elatrion. Okay. So this fucking also, hi Irate, how are you? Sorry. So this Bonnie village has 2 potentates? Fucking rock killed me. Two potentators. Potentates and ters. If you want jar man, just come tater. Doesn't work. Just cut them up. Human flesh, human guts, inside a giant pot. Greater potentate. God, these swords are so cool. God, I keep hearing that fucking... Where's my shield? Keep hearing, heart beating. I can't figure out what it is. Did someone issue a memo to my uterus telling it that we don't want kids and therefore it can stop trying? Thanks in advance. I'll send an email. You just sharpen your sword right in front of me? Oh my god, fuck. Oh my god, fuck? I know everybody is like, Bloodborne 2, release Bloodborne 2, Bloodborne Remaster. I know, like, that's like a very big section of gaming who's like, who are into these games, you know? And I'm a little with them. Like, that'd be nice. That both of those things would be cool, right? I'm not saying that they wouldn't be. But in reality, like, what I really want from a FromSoft game isn't really any of those... It isn't really those things specifically. What I want from a From Software game is... I just want the rally mechanic from Bloodborne. Where, like, when you lose health, if you attack fast enough, you can regain it. I want that mechanic back. And it kind of is in this game, but it's shit and bad. So, like, it's not, you know, it's like... I want that mechanic. Where's the button? Oh, there you are. Whew. Okay. Got myself a large tea, and now I'm more tired. Chug, 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 chug. You need espresso? Now he's talking to me about beans. That's bean espresso. I'm working late because I'm working late. I'm working late because I'm working late. Yeah. Speaking of Bloodborne, what's up? Finally putting on my jammies and they smell so clean. Spilled the tea on them. Or coffee. When I learn how to sing, I'm going to be so powerful, like you don't know already. For your background? Oh yeah! I thought something smelled fishy. The coincidence. The odds for me to be talking about Bloodborne when getting the Bloodborne background are so incredibly low. Like, that is actually like it's like a 1 in 140 chance for it to be that background specifically. But even, like, when you account in the amount of time I've spent not talking about Bloodborne... This village has 3 potentates. Oh, they're all horn sets, too. I didn't notice that. I'm working 9 to 5. Ain't it hard to make a living? Barely passing by. Yoink. Heavy cracked pot. Yoink. They smell like the last guy I smooched? Huh? Who is the one that smooches the fish? I am the one who smooches fish. Me! Say my name.
Oh, for pity's sake, your place is in the jar. Nigh sainthood itself awaits you within. For shamans like you, this is your lot. A life were you accorded for this alone.
Who? Whippin' Hut? Tooth Whip? Whip bestrewn with rotting, misshapen teeth. Filthy and seething with disease, the teeth are embedded in the whip and dose the victim with deadly poison upon each strike. As the wounds ripen, they grow inflamed and ooze pus. Me too. The flesh of shamans was said to meld harmoniously with others. It does kind of look like nerd rope. The chastening whip strike, honed to maximize pain, temporarily reduces the rate at which stamina recovers, and thus the pain does encourage obedience. Hey Balfour, how you doing? I have blood on my shell. Do all the whips sound like that? Or is that just this whip? Okay, hang on. Okay. Tooth whip? Normie. Okay, all whips sound like that. Very interesting sound. It's not very like, whip crack went his whippy tail. And the deed was done. So we sang the best song that come to our minds, and it just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. And then there's some more vocals, and then they go, but this is not that song. This is but a tribute. You couldn't, we couldn't remember. I don't remember the rest. I couldn't remember the tribute song. I don't know, man. Did Tenacious D ever get back together after Kyle Goss made the Trump assassination joke? Nope. Shame. Shame. So I still have this, like, 80,000 rune thing. How much do I need to level up? Why soar, Angie? 189. Hi, CB. I was just talking about Trump's assassination that Kyle Goss joked about, which caused Tenacious D to break up. How you doing? How's your stream? So I need 180 runes to level up. I'm at 40,000 right now. If I take this, it would be 120. I could probably get there. I could probably get there. I'm at 148 right now. Uh, 185. Is that enough, or do I need more? I need one more. Okay. Worse or better than Mario Kart? It is so much better than Mario Kart. It is such a good game that is so well made. 0 bugs in Garfield Kart. Garfield Kart is so good and so much fun. So much better than Mario. You will have such a better time playing Garfield Kart than Mario Kart. It is so worth the money. It's definitely worth the money. You should definitely buy Garfield Kart. You should definitely purchase Garfield Kart. Anyways, did I level up? Did I do it? No. Okay. I think my goal was to get endurance to 45. Buy it when it's $1.50. Yeah, it goes on sale for like $1 sometimes. I mean, I feel like you have friends who will play it with you. It is a genuinely good time, like for like an hour, and then it becomes not a good time. But like, if you have like if you have friends that will play it, then like it's worth it. Or if you have somewhere a great rune has broken. What? And so too has a powerful charm. What? Is it cut because I killed that pig? What? A great rune has broken. Oh. Wait. I'm so... That felt so, like, thrown to the side. What do you mean a great rune is broken? What do you mean a powerful charm? I can't open my map. Leonard? You say a rune broke? It said a gray rune has broken and so has a powerful charm. Is that because I killed a pig? Go talk to every NPC again. Okay. I didn't know you were here. Or was it just a coincidence that it happened at that time? Oh, it's you.
Are you not affected? Even with the spell broken?
Oh.
Feeling rather lost. Haunted by memories of St. Trina. Her visage. Her Sunn. The lore of velvety sleep.
Okay, so it was a coincidence, I guess.
Me for falling for St. Trina, while knowing that she was the discarded half.
What?
The problem is, I simply cannot help it. I would sacrifice everything just to gaze upon her one last time.
It's a trigger box trigger. What does that mean?
I'm feeling rather lost. Haunted by memories of St. Trina.
What the fuck?
Oh, hello. Did you feel it? Mikula the Kind's enchantment appears to have broken. But while my devotion to kindly Mikula remains
Gotcha,
unchanged,
assassin. So it wasn't because I
like
killed a pig.
Troth, I am not so sure about the others. No, wait. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. I can wield my sword to cull the undeserving, those unfit to bask in tender Mikula's presence. I should have thought of this earlier.
What?
Right. It's time to begin ferreting out those of us who don't deserve to be at kindly Mikula's side.
I'm not gonna... No suggestion.
Intriguing. What remains there to be said? Do you presume us allies even now? Though Mikula's spell is newly broken, I must profess, the spell mattered little. Uphold his covenant, Mikula shall, and in godhood redeem our rueful clan. Then Marika and vilest Erdtree both will at last be from divinity wrenched. And surely, contented I will be. But first, clear resounds the call of vengeance. The Impaler, Mesmer, must pay his due. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. How could I allow myself to forget? Revenge alone assures me peace of mind. Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning.
I'm not sure if I should suggest someone to Letta. If I were to suggest someone to Letta, then it would probably be Teoler rather than the Hornsent here. Because Teoler's talking about not Mikula, you know? So, like, I feel as though that might be the correct choice out of those two.
Oh, there you are. Good. If you happen to see Lady Leda, tell her that I'm striking out on my own. Don't worry. I've no mind to cross any of you. The guidance of kind Mikula remains etched into my very flesh. It's only... there's something that I must know.
What?
Kindly Mikula spoke of the vow he once made with General Radahn, and it is here the vow shall be honored. I am a Redmane, I must know the nature of the vow. I'll be out on my own for some time. There's something I must know.
But what if you become our enemy?
There is no need for concern. I will be true to my word. Though I do feel a hint of regret. Lady Leda and Honorable Ansbach are of a special breed. How glorious it would have been had we met in battle as sworn enemies.
Huh.
I'll be out on my own. There's something I must know.
Okay. They're a red mane. Looking into their vow.
Kindly Mikola has discarded his great rune. The fog that vexed my aging faculties has been lifted, and follies better left forgotten haunt me once again. Once, in an attempt to free Lord Moog from his enchantment, I challenged tender Mikola, only to have my own heart rather artfully stolen. I knew not how weak I was. I believed that with sufficient mastery, even an Empyrean would be within reach of my blade. I could not have been more mistaken. Mikola the Kind is a monster, pure and radiant.
Okay, well, he's definitely the one that has to be killed by Leda, huh?
Clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying. Righteous Tarnished. Mikola the Kind makes my blood run cold. I am loath to admit it. But
like, it's definitely got to be him, right?
like, run very far away indeed.
Like,
Righteous Tarnished. I am.
Yeah, it's got to be him.
Don't feel it. It's broken. Kind Mikola's
best character in the whole
light
DLC.
is gone, but I stand tall. Together, we work. Together, for Mikola the Kind.
Oops. You have anything more new? No.
I don't know what to do. Our mother abandoned her brood. She did not love us. We are her children. What should we do? Must we be sad forever?
Put it behind you.
Maybe that's kindly Mikola's love. Love for all the unloved.
That is kind of his whole thing.
To banish the pain. Oh, I know. Give this to Tiolier. He asked me to find it. I finally found it.
Black syrup.
Yes, the unloved. Every single one of us can banish our pain forever.
More, if anything happens to you, I might cry.
I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the Forager brood. Things bring joy to all.
He's just a little guy that likes to pickle things, and I vibe. You know? Okay. First, let's head back to Tiolier, and give him this black syrup. He's talking about. Hang on. Let's figure out where we're at. Also, that sound was a notification, Vic. For some reason, it was WhatsApp to be specific. For some reason, WhatsApp won't allow me to route the audio to a thing that isn't audible to y'all. It's a weird thing. It doesn't, like, even though it says that I'm allowed to, even though, like, I'm setting it to the audio source that y'all can't hear, it still goes through the audio source that y'all can, and I hate it, and I can't figure it out. So we got Tiolier, who's talking about Saint Trina, who is the saint of sleep, and said that other half, I don't know. Hi, Ace, how are you? How's your day off? We got Leda, who is like full on like still pro Mikola and wants to kill a person who is against Mikola, kill the non-believers. It doesn't say Hornset here, but the Hornset was here, and I don't remember if he had a name other than Hornset. Nothing has changed for him, and he still wants to kill Mesmer for what he did to the village back here. I could also talk to the Hornset Grandam. I could talk to her again. Oh, they're gone. Oh, they're both gone. The Redmane person is abandoning the quest of following Mikola to instead figure out what their vows mean, because they're a Redmane, which is a soldier in Radahn's army. So they're figuring out what their vows mean in relation to all that. I think his name was Moore? No, Moore's the pickling guy. Whatever. The follower of the blood guy wants to kill Mikola because he feels betrayed that he got charmed by Mikola. And then Moore, Ansbach, thank you. Ansbach wants to kill Mikola because he feels like he feels as though he got charmed by Mikola, and he doesn't like that fact. Moore is sad that Mikola abandoned them, but is putting it behind him in an effort to move forward regardless of it, despite it. And gave me a thing to give to Tiolier, which I'm going to do right now. Only day on. I'm off all weekend. Gotcha. Mikola the stinky. Mikola the stupid. Mikola the silly. Oops.
I'm feeling rather lost of St. Trina.
Here's Black Zero.
What's this? I have to say, Sir Moore has an awfully sharp eye, doesn't he? It's wonderful. This ebony, as lustrous as the night sky unending. I don't think I could ever thank him enough, but I'll have to think of something.
What is it?
Forgive me. You two deserve your share of the reward. I'll mix up something special. If you find yourself weary of the weight of this life, then just give me the word. Sleep is a balm. An eternal sleep is an elixir.
What?
I had something I wish to tell you. I'm heading south. I've recalled something that Sir Moore said. He discovered deep purple water lilies blooming on the southern shore. That must be where St. Trina was left to wither away.
Oh, I know where that is. Dude's gonna give me a fucking... what's the thing that they used in, like, the CIA or whatever? They would embed it into their tooth. What's the word, chat? It starts with a C, I think. The, like, poison that they would, like, write down and it would, like, kill them. Like the suicide pill thingy. Starts with a C. Cyanide. Dude's about to give me a cyanide pill? Like, what the fuck? BJ's? We don't talk about that. That's a part of the CIA and the Marines that we don't talk about. We don't acknowledge that part of it, but like we should. I am weary of life.
Is that so? Then take this. This concoction can coax even the oldest of dragons to sleep. For you, it will grant the sweetest slumber for all eternity.
Eolier's concoction.
I'm heading south to the shore.
An ebony black concoction mixed by Tiolier, a condensed somniferous elixir, purported to be capable of putting even an ancient dragon to sleep. For an ordinary mortal, a single sip would assuredly result in a swift and certain death. Tiolier thought of St. Trina's sleep when he created this, but the ebony sleep he concocted had not the sweetness of nectar, nor the gentleness of a rest embrace. I'm not going to use this. I assume I can use it somewhere else. For me, I assume it would just kill me. So I'm instead going to save that because I assume I can use it elsewhere. Wait, actually, hang on. This is just a consumable. Huh.
O horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, we beg of thee to dance and cavort, dance and cavort. Cleanse all that thou wilt, cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny. Welcome, O glorious altar keeper. What a joy it is to see thee again. Oh, I know. Dost thou hunger, noble guest? Prithee, take with thee more scorpion stew. I've an inkling thou might have need of more.
Okay, so nothing new. Okay, hey Letta, I know who you need to kill. So, it didn't happen from me killing the pig. I thought that it was a result of me killing an animal that I didn't need to kill. It just happened because I reached a certain point. And you said that most people get it when they pass through the gate. I assume that's this gate right here. But instead, I got it when I passed down here.
Ah, there you are. I've made up my mind. The horn scent will be eliminated.
What?
If he were to point his blade at Sir Mesmer or Queen Marika, perhaps it would not matter. But vengeance changes a man. And one day, his blade may turn towards Miquella the Kind. Kindly Miquella is, after all, the true golden child. Even if he discards every last drop of his being, his lineage will always remain.
No, you should target
I believe the
more, or Ansant, or whatever.
He never placed his full trust in me, even under the effect of kindly Miquella's spell. He must have recognized something. The scent of the killer that slept within me, the stench of crusted blood. I will follow to have his revenge on Sir Mesmer. There is only one place he will go, the Black Keep. I will follow to have his revenge, the Black Keep.
Yeah, that sucks. I was hoping I could make her target fucking other guy. Okay, well, he said that he was heading south, which means that he's probably down here. I wonder if he's down in this hole. In the fissure. Why are we taking cyanide pills? I mean, I could take the cyanide pill. I just feel as though it's probably... Oh, it's open. Okay. Why is it open? There's about to be an ad. Let's hang on a minute. Hey, Whimsy. Nice acrobatics. Did I ever press this button?
Whimsical utterances.
Hey, Chompers. How are you? Stone Coffin Fissure. I'm gonna press this, but then I'm gonna skedaddle, because I didn't see him on the way in, which makes me feel as though a woman, he would be up here, rather than down in the fissure. So I'm gonna look around first. Oh, ad is still in progress? I didn't know that. I thought it was done. welcome back. I'm looking for the guy, because he wasn't, like, immediately inside of the fissure. So I want to look around a little bit first. First thing, I'm going to head towards the fissure, which is obviously, like, an area that I need to go. So I'm going to head towards it and check a look around and see if I can't find... what's his name? Thiolier. Ba ba da do da ba. Hey, hey, ba 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 do da ba ba. Ba 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 do de hey, hey. I don't see him anywhere. I mean, why did I put that there? So he should, theoretically, be somewhere in here. I wonder if we're gonna find St. Trina down here or something. I don't know. Because fucking, Nicola, like, full-on locked this area up. And it's clear that St. Trina has something to do with Nicola. This is weirdly one of those lore bits that I actually kind of know about in the DLC, but not because of the DLC, but because of what we know about Nicola from the main game. And I don't want to share it with you all until we, like, find it and know about it. So I'm being very, like, cagey about St. Trina and stuff, because I know more than just, like, nothing. But again, like, I don't want to say anything until we find it. Oh, is that what you've been doing, Robo? A game jam? I didn't know that. Is that what the 87% thing was? Hey, hey! So now all of their damage is doing sleep damage. I should, turn on the music. Oh. Okay. I should use... Oh my god! They look like naked mole rats. Okay. Where was the guy that snuck up behind me like that? I don't know. Gotta move fast, because I used one of the, I used an item that makes item drop rates more, in the hopes that one of these guys would drop their weapon or something. So I gotta move fast before that item is out. Gotta kill as many as I can. So far, none of them have dropped anything, I don't think, so I'm not getting lucky, or they just have nothing to drop. That guy dropped something. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Did you come out of the ground? Are y'all mole men or something? Was it the naked mole rat pole? Accurate? Blood Fiend Fork. Yeah, now I'm getting them. Is that what that is? It does kind of look like a fork. It looks like an area that would drop. And I'm scared. Okay. Yoink! I just heard something that I don't think was me. I told this fun fact before, but whenever you're playing Elden Ring and when you kill someone, you see like an explosion of white around their face area, that means they dropped an item. Weapon used by the Blood Fiends. 3 times of carved bone spear the victim to provoke blood loss. A ritual implement for blood offerings to the Formless Mother. Huh. At times, the Blood Fiends will spill even their own blood using these forks. So, they also worship... These guys worship the Formless Mother? Are they with Mohg? Or are they separate? Varian says you're stinky. They can tell me to my face. This is called Fissure Cross.
Oh, kindly Mikola, I see you've thrown away something you should not have under any circumstances. How will you salvation offer to those who cannot be saved, when you cannot even save your other self?
How on this... Oh, it's RT? So I can't press RT to go under the map on this one. Huh. Varian's internet is out right now? Oh. Stinky.
Wowie. Almost a year once again.
Almost a year! Thank you for the sub of Tier 2. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons and your intro sound effect that'll play right now. Almost a year. But also, a very long time. Thank you so much.
Hey, hey.
What intro? Oh, jeez. That one. I'm running past these guys. Oh, I just realized that they have a different weapon. This guy has the 3-pronged fork, but those guys, this guy has a club. I never found the club. Okay. Run past and then run over, pick up. Okay. I just wanted to see if it would fall. Okay. Hey guys. That's fine. Bruise-colored putrescence that oozes from stone coffins, congealed into a large viscous lump. Found underground in the land where stone coffins drift. The putrescence is what remains of the impure lives kept within the stone coffins. I asked the question, if you could pick any game for me to stream till completion, what would it be? Vic said Assemble with Care or Child of Light. Interesting. Is that an item? It is. Whoa! Is there an Everjail here? Calm down, buddy. Calm down. We don't have to be like this. Calm down. Hey, calm down. Calm down. We don't, hey. Hey. Anyways, as I was saying, is there an Everjail down here? You guys are usually only around when there's an Everjail. Assemble with Care, DK64, interesting. Child of Light. Deadly Premonition and the Metal Gear games again. I also want to do those. Did you play Monster Hunter Stories? I also want to do that. I don't think I would like Assemble with Care. It's not off the table that I would enjoy Child of Light, but I don't think I would like Assemble with Care. Are you nomming on like a purple lily? Okay. It looks like I could have dropped it down to get that purple lily, but I don't really need it. I think I have one already, right? That's, this? Yeah. Deep purple lily. Yeah. Which it seems like I might be heading towards more given the hue. And that those lilies have a lot to do with Saint Trina, so I can only imagine. Firing my laser. Dude's aim is really bad. I had to get like right on top of him for him to hit a shot. He needs to practice. Valorant. Mine. Oh my god. I'm shocked you want to do Monster Hunter Stories. Well, I like Monster Hunter. Can I survive this? No, but it looks like there's a cave. Found it. Never mind. Yeah, Monster Hunter Stories isn't off the table. It's just like it's very, what's the word? There is a large potential that I wouldn't like Monster Hunter Stories because I do not commonly enjoy turn-based games. However, I have enjoyed turn-based games in the past. But it is a rarity. The only one that I can remember that I can like pull out of my hat and be like, I enjoyed this game despite it being turn-based is Earthbound. I really, really enjoyed Earthbound. Excuse me. Whoa. I really, really enjoyed Earthbound, and I think Earthbound is worth the time, worth playing. For all. And I'm looking forward to playing Mother 1 soon. Because of that, even though Mother 1 is the black sheep of the trilogy, I guess would be the best way to say it. It's not the one that gets the praise out of the three at all. It is the one that most people do not enjoy out of the three. But I'm still enjoying getting to it. Silver Sword of Saint Trina, now stained the color of velvet, inflicts eternal sleep. When Saint Trina was abandoned, the faint light purple mists coalesced into an intoxicating deep purple cloud. Saint Trina was abandoned. Mist of Eternal Sleep releases a velvety purple mist that spreads across a wide frontal area. Afflicts foes with eternal sleep. Is that a thrusting sword? It's a straight sword. It definitely looks like it should be a thrusting sword. Pretty basic moveset, I think. Yeah. Did I read the ability? Releases a velvety purple. So this does magic damage and causes eternal sleep buildup. One second. Okay. I would not play stories while playing Elden Ring or Wilds. Its combat is pretty shallow. I mean, it's turn-based as well. It's a completely different thing. I feel like eternal sleep buildup is the same as saying bleed to death. I mean, yeah, I agree. A lot of things have sleep animate. When the game released, we kind of knew that there would be an aspect of sleep, an element of sleep in the game eventually. Because there are characters that have full sleeping animations in the game already off launch before the DLC launched. So we knew that there was going to be something sleep-oriented in the DLC. And as I said earlier, I know things about Saint Trina that you might have figured out already based on the information that we have now. But I know things about Saint Trina that I'm intentionally not saying. You missed us talking about Earthbound, Quack. No twinks this time, though. Monster Hunter Stories gameplay is truly rock, paper, scissors. That doesn't sound very promising. Okay. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. Lost Grace discovered. Looking for Saint Trina. And the side quest with Teolier. But there's landmines and aggressive worms. Shooting laser beams right at my face. And I have to go deep underground to get to the place of progress. Boop. Huh? Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! 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 Hey! Whoa! Whoa! I think I fell off a rock. Okay. That reminds me of that one weapon for the dog in Monster Hunter Rise. It's a sleep weapon. It's just a bat. I haven't played Rise, so I don't get the joke. But goddamn, I wish someone would use that sleep weapon on me some days. Gross messer? It's a curved... That's not what a gross messer is. Curved sword boasting a large blade. This weapon is designed to make use of its weight in combination with a sharp cutting edge. A thoroughly reliable choice of weapon for those who can master in its particulars. That's not what a gross messer is. That's a messer. This is a messer. This is not a gross messer. A gross messer is a greatsword, a curved greatsword. This is a messer. Spicy food's hitting me, but I don't want to poop. I just want to play Nikki. Go poop. Nikki can wait. Nikki will wait patiently for you. Clearly, you need a PlayStation Portal. Other way around, Drew? No. Gross messer is the big one. I swearsies. And then messer is the small one. I swearsies. I swearsies on my mumsies. That is the big one. That's a small one. The one that I got, it's just a normal curved sword. It's not a great curved sword. There are two kinds of curved swords in this game. There are normal curved swords, which is the one that I just got, and there are great curved swords. If it's a gross messer, then it should be a great curved sword, not a normal curved sword. If it's the normal curved sword, then that should be a messer. Because I'm pretty... this part I'm not sure about. Pretty sure gross messer... The gross part of that means giant or big. Or something along those lines. Gross messer is my favorite real-life sword, by the way. So if I'm wrong here, I will not with the giant thing. That I don't know. But if I'm wrong about the gross messer being the big version, then I will be embarrassed. I'm realizing gross probably means great. Regardless. I'm going to read this again because I read it while VOD was paused. A messer, German for knife, is a single-edged sword of the 15th and 16th century, characterized by a knife-like hilt construction methods. Gross messer is the big version, but a messer is a small one-handed, almost dagger-like sword. Exactly. A gross messer is a great sword. It's a big, well, it's a curved great sword. It's a big sword. I said that as a joke. Hang on. It's also spelled wrong in the game, but that's fine. It's like, it's a different language. This is a gross messer. It's a two-handed sword. You can see I looked it up and there's a bunch about Elden Ring DLC, probably because I spelled it wrong. Oops. Spelled like that. But a gross messer is giant. Like this is a gross messer. What this guy has in this YouTube video. That's a gross messer. It's big. Gross messer is not a greatsword. It's a curved greatsword. That's what a gross messer is. A gross messer is a giant curved two-handed sword. You could say it's a long sword, but that's kind of the same thing. Like, let's say it's a long sword. Long sword is probably more accurate because my brain goes to video games where long swords are great swords. In real life, it is a long sword. It is a curved long sword. Not necessarily a great sword. It's not a Zweihander, right? Because these are all like German, right? The Zweihander is their version of a great sword. This is a gross messer, which is a long sword. Yeah. But it's a two-handed, primarily, sword. I'm just here. This is nerd shit that I don't talk about that much because I'm not really that knowledgeable about it, but I'm knowledgeable enough. Me too. Go poop! But like, I'm just saying that like, the root of what I'm saying is this is a curved sword for the gross messer, which it shouldn't be. You can see even on the handle, that's very clearly like a one-handed thing. This is a messer, not a gross messer. It should be bigger. At least in my opinion. They also spelled it wrong, but that's okay. Again, it's, this is a Japanese game using a German greatsword, or sword, a German longsword. A Japanese game using a German longsword translated to English. Either way, I think it should be a curved greatsword, not a normal curved sword. Especially given the fact that in here, if we go down to here, into actual greatswords, one of the very first ones is longsword. I can't find it. I can't find it in decent fashion. That was fast. Granted, I was looking at menus, but could be a mistranslation of a description of gross messer and not gross messer. I'm just saying, like, I think that it should be a curved greatsword rather than just a curved sword. And I'm disappointed because, again, that's out of like all of the swords that I know of that exist in real life, that one is my favorite. Oh, okay, bye. Not ready to be... Go poop! Leave! Take a shit! Won't come out. Thank you for the information. You know what solves that issue? A bidet. Not even joking. Huh? So, like, when I'm constipated... You mean by giving yourself an enema? Exactly. When I'm constipated, because I have a bidet, I can tilt my body to make the water squirt up my bussy, and it makes the poop come out. It tells my body, hey, it's time to go. Mm-hmm. Just get a poop knife? Well, I have that too, but that's for emergencies. Making you bleed? I don't want to hear you talking about your bussy while I'm trying to peacefully lurk. Highbrow comedy. That's what we offer here. My earbud died. Why are you here? Why can you do that? Why are you here? Okay. You think I can skip all that just by dropping here? Huh. Mass of putrescence. We'll read that in a second. Bone saw is... ready? Oh, it just... okay. That is upsetting. Okay. I shouldn't have did the second one. Ugh. Okay. Dang. 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 I beat it. Also, I got this. Massive putrescence. Sorcery originating from... Sir, I was reading. Sir? You too? Sir? I'll have you know that I was reading, and you interrupted it. And I don't like that. I don't respect that. Yoink. Anyways. Sorcery originated from the putrid liquor of the stone coffins. Flings a great mass of Excuse me. Why is it whenever I start reading I burp? Flings a great mass of putrescence that bathes its landing area in ghost flame. Charging increases potency. In an age long past, death was burned by ghost flame. Even the remains of tainted flesh were given equal treatment in death. Incantation for those who served Mikola. Produces a multi-layered ring of golden light and fires it forward, inflicting continuous damage on those struck by it. Charging extends duration and increases potency. The light ring incantation was cultivated by a tradition separate from the Golden Order fundamentalism. But it's not February yet. Did I say it was happening tomorrow? What are STIs? Sexually transmitted infections. And I'm going to tell them that you don't think they're dry. So fucking dry. So dry. Infinitely. Definitely dry. That's my birthday? The entirety of February? Because you inhale a lot of air? To read? I don't know. I'm upset. I'm upset. I did all that work and then I beefed a jump. If that guy fucking respawned, I'm gonna cry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Just passing through, don't mind me. Oh, thank God. Yoink. Nectar Blood Burgeon. Said to burgeon forth where the nectar-like blood of abandoned Trina pool. Here? Hi, Dumpling, how are you? How was work? Queef, queef. Huh? They're all sleeping. Oh. Am I about to... Oh. I'm... Drew? What's up? What? What? I'm gonna miss playing Metaphor at any time I want, but 'tis the sacrifice that must be made. Yeah. Tell them good night. Oh. Good night. Mwah. 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 What is that? What are you? Is that a monkey? Mwah. 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 And mwah. Good night. Necrophilia? They're sleeping. They're not dead. Here, let's take a pee break before we dive into this boss. Snap back to reality. 1 to 5.
Oh, please, grant me courage to fly to your feet, my dearest Saint Trina.
Okay. Bop, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh, jump! Go ahead and jump! I'll go back small. Do I want this? Let's see what we're dealing with first, huh? Do I want this? I want this. I'll do it. It's for lore. If he doesn't say anything, though, we're not spawning him on the next one. What the fuck? Putrescent Knight. Curse you, Protestant Knight. Yeah, well, now we know what we're dealing with, I guess. And, not spawning my homie. One fucked up boss. I feel like I didn't get to fully consume what the boss looked like, other than the fact that he's riding on a horse, and seemingly he's made of slime. Now I know I said I'm into slime girls, but I didn't mean like this, you know? There's a limit. I like his goofy little head. His weapon looks like, and this isn't going to make sense to most of you. His weapon looks like, holy shit. His weapon looks like, the one that, Orphan of Kaz uses. Did we see anything cool during the Xbox dev thing? It was... The floof? It was Ninja Gaiden 4, as well as Ninja Gaiden 2's remake on Game Pass. 1 and 3 are already on Game Pass, we learned. That was like the secret hidden one. And then there was Doom the Dark Ages, but now with an actual story. This Doom will have an actual story, unlike the previous 2 games. Seemingly. But Mick Gordon is not a part of the project because of the bad relationship that he had with Eternals. South of Midnight looks as cool as ever. That game looks so fucking good. And is coming out in April, we learned. Doom is in May. And Expedition 33, chat seemed to like it, but it didn't look great to me. But I'm also not a turn-based guy. Doing cold damage to me. The more that I look at this goofy guy, the more I like him. I don't like the horse and how it just kind of is like a normal horse but with slime legs, but I like this guy's goofy design. He looks like something that would be out of fucking I was going to say Nightmare on Elm Street. That's not what I was looking for. Nightmare Before Christmas. What the fuck am I looking for? Is that the name of it? The Nightmare Before Christmas, right? 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 Am I wrong? Expedition 33 was confusing to me. Did I hear them say it was multiplayer? It is not multiplayer. It is a turn-based game, but with rhythm game mechanics where you have to time defenses and attacks and stuff like that through quick time events, comparable to a Paper Mario game if you've played those. Which they're claiming to be like, we're reinventing the JRPG. Their words, not mine. Which, A, kind of fucked up thing to say because they're not Japanese. B, we shouldn't be calling them JRPGs. We should be calling them turn-based RPGs because the term JRPG inherently implies that they're different or lesser than Western RPGs, which they aren't if the Western RPG is turn-based. And 3 is a very big thing to promise, so they probably shouldn't do that. And 4, based on what they showed, it looks like it is Persona combat mixed with Paper Mario combat, which doesn't mean that they reinvented it. In reality, that means Nintendo reinvented it with Paper Mario, because it looks exactly the same to me. But maybe I just don't know, because I don't play turn-based games, so maybe it's just me. Oh, Drew, what's up? He does look gormless. He do be gormless. I'm doing great so far. Did you see that Dana Terrace is back? I did. I'm not 100% confident in the thing that she is that they are working on. I actually don't know. That they are working on. But it does. I will watch it and probably enjoy it all the same. It's not just by them. There are other people working on it as well. I don't think, but I think they're the director of it or something. But or the lead writer on it or something. But it's not just them. There's a few other, like, what's the word? Legendary animation, children animation people on it. But I did see that they're working on a new thing, yeah. I forget what it's called. But it looks, looks like it's got an ounce of horror. And I like that. Robot lady one? Yeah. It does. I like when cutesy thing have just a sprinkling of horror. Not like full horror, you know, but just a sprinkling. I like that. I feel like it gives it more of a groundedness to it. Never mind. We're talking about the creator of Owl House making a new thing. Yeah, it's good. This is for you too. I'm gonna focus up for a round, because I can see that there are clear, at least to the Mayans attacks, there is a clear, there are clear tells. The horse I haven't figured out. That's new. Okay. I don't play turn-based games. Opens Steam, highlights BG3, hovers over Drew, reads pop-up window stating Drew Sunn has 193 hours on Baldur's Gate 3. First off, Baldur's Gate 3 is a turn-based tactics game, not a turn-based game. Specifically, when I say turn-based game, I am talking about turn-based action, which is the Final Fantasies, the Dragon Age, the Dragon Quest, so on and so forth. All of those are turn-based RPGs. You said RPG? No, I said JRPG, restating what they said, which is what a turn-based RPG is. A turn-based action RPG, technically just turn-based RPG, because action for some reason means real-time. I don't know why. A turn-based RPG is Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Persona, Shin Megami Tensei, all those. That's all turn-based action. Or turn-based RPGs is really what it is. Again, because action RPG for some reason means real-time action. I don't know why. Baldur's Gate 3 is a turn-based tactics game similar to Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics or XCOM. All of those are turn-based tactics game, which is different. That's a different thing. But I still don't like Baldur's Gate 3's combat. It is my least favorite part of that game. I do not enjoy it when we are in combat, and that's why I edit out the combat when you look at the Let's Plays for it. I edit out the content because I don't enjoy it, and I don't think it's fun to watch. I don't enjoy playing it. I don't like the turn-based tactics part of Baldur's Gate 3. I like the world. I like the dialogue. I like the story. I like the characters. I don't like the gameplay part of Baldur's Gate 3. So even then, I still don't like it. That being said, I have I do have. It isn't the only turn-based tactics game I've played. I have played XCOM 2, for many hours with many attempts. Someone sent me a friend request. Oh, it's Farm. Let me accept that real quick. I have played XCOM 2 quite a bit. I've given it many tries. It's failed to attach me. I am willing to give it another try down the line. I'm not against trying it again. It has been years at this point. But it did not attach me then. Can I not see playtime for a game that I haven't played recently? Is that not a possibility? Because I haven't played it in quite a while. I can ballpark it. That's not really what my goal was. No, it's not even on here. I have about 40 to 50 hours in Fire Emblem 3. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I mean. That attached me for quite a while, and then at some point, very extremely minor spoilers. At some point, there is a time skip in Fire Emblem 3. And after that time skip, it felt like a good ending point for me, where the momentum prior to the time skip was kind of lost. So it made me, it killed it for me, and I stopped. Hi, Raw, how are you? Sounds like you just don't like that style of gameplay. I don't. That's what we're talking about. I don't like turn-based games that much. Or at the very least,
His weapon looks to be based off of Mezzaluna knife, which is used for mincing herbs and garlic, but is often used for meats and cheese too.
I can't hear you, but I believe you. The only turn-based games that have attached me where I have legitimately enjoyed their combat is Earthbound and Paper Mario. Specifically, Thousand Year Door. But still, even then, the combat was my least favorite part of them. His weapon looks to be based off of a Mezzaluna knife, which is used for mincing herbs and garlic, but is often used for meats and cheese too. Looks like a, we have a big blade that's like that for cutting pizza. Instead of having the rolling one, we have a big blade that's like that for cutting pizza. But it's not completely curved like that, but it, like, the blade is curved, but the handle isn't. That's fair, Raw. I still don't enjoy them. Again, Fire Emblem got me for a while, but it couldn't get me there to finish it out. The game is very long. But I liked Earthbound's combat quite a bit. God damn! But I just don't like turn-based games that much. I'm very much a, I very much like the real-time action of games. That is very much what attaches me more. But, I don't know. The horse is fucking you up. Yeah, I need to focus in. I think you'll enjoy the combat in Mother 3 more than Earthbound. Gotta finish Mother 1 first. Or sorry, Earthbound Beginnings. You should have just called it Earthbound 0. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Okay, I don't agree that alright, whatever. Oh! Whoa! Who's that? Who's that girl coming through? Quacksaunt, that's you. You can dance in emo form. Quacksaunt, that is your name. Ooh. Do fucking before everyone doesn't know. Do Alexa, stop. It's like exclamation mark watch time, and then your new name or something. Like, look it up. You have to like transfer over your watch time. Oh, never mind. It did it automatically. Never mind. I thought it does that now. Huh. Oh, it used to be a thing. I guess it does it by user ID now instead of name. My earbud just died at a really unfortunate time, honestly, all things considered. Okay. Oops. One time I joined a Discord server and they told me the NSFW channel was just to share hentai, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And then it was just the server owner's nudes. That fucking sucks. That's rough, buddy. Gotta let my friend Quack know that her... Don't forget to change it everywhere else, too. If you're sticking with it. Beesky? Oh yeah, I changed this a while ago over to Beesky. Apparently no I didn't. Never mind, I lied to you. Fuck you. You fucked. Loser. That hit me? I didn't know the VOD was already unpaused. Oh, I got greedy. Well, it's getting late, and I have to do workouts, a bunch of them, a whole lot. So I'm gonna have to unfortunately call this fight here. We will be playing this a game later this week, so one more try. Okay, well, first off, still more. But sure, I'll give it one more go. I'll give it one more go. One more college try. I'll even up the odds of this one college try. I'll use the very limited amount of rune arcs that I have. I don't have any more of the damage stuff. I'll eat a pickle. And that's that. And that's that. We won't count that towards a prediction.